Hello and welcome to chair-based intervals recorded for the way ahead. You will need a chair, preferably a chair with no arms and not too soft a seat. You want to be able to sit up nice and tall in your seat, and you want to have a good ability to move your hands in all different directions around where you are. So also make sure you're not too close to walls or pictures or anything that you might crash into. You will also need some hand weights if you've got them, so just a couple of small dumbbells will do the job nicely. If you don't have hand weights, just grab a couple of tins of food out of the cupboard, or even some full water bottles. Just make sure whatever you're using is the same weight in each hand, otherwise you're going to end up slightly wonky, and we don't want that. Do what you can with this exercise video. We've got 12 different exercises. We're going to do 20 seconds on each exercise and then rest for 20 seconds. So it's an interval training format. Anything that you can't do because of your range of movement or that causes you any pain, please do not do. Anything that you can do and that you're happy to do, carry on and do it with enthusiasm. This workout is upper body only, so you don't need even any function in your legs. Just want to have your feet flat on the floor, your hips slightly on the edge of your seat, so you should be sitting forward away from the back of the seat, just so you're using your postural muscles to sit up nice and straight. That is all you need to know. Just enjoy the workout. If you want to put on some tunes to keep you motivated, then grab your favourite tracks that make you want to get up and dance, give you that a little bit of energy and energetic lift. I haven't put on any music purposely because you may not enjoy the type of music that I choose, who knows. So let's start by getting ourselves a little bit warmed up and ready to work. So just like I said, sitting up nice and tall, pull out from the waist and have a slight connection in your abs. So you want to slightly pull in those muscles, almost like you're breathing in and holding it, but please do keep breathing. And you're just going to turn the head from side to side. No need to force it, we're just warming up through the neck. So looking from side to side, over each shoulder. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Come back to centre, drop the chin towards the chest. Then looking up. So we're just moving through our normal range of movement in our neck. Okay, bring the head back to a neutral position and then just take some shoulder rolls. So do 4 big shoulder rolls, make the biggest circles that you can with your shoulders, and then take them in the other direction. So if you started with forward shoulder rolls, go backwards. If you started with backwards, go forwards. Lovely. Then you're just going to take each arm up and down. Other side. So just moving through that normal range of movement for the shoulders. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. One more on each side. Okay, bring the arms out in front, and then you're going to do like a bow and arrow. So bring the elbow back of the right arm and then turn slightly to the right. Left side and back. Do 4 of those on each side. We're still sitting up tall, just getting a little bit of a twist through the waist on this one. Just getting slightly warmed up, ready to do a little bit of work. When you've done your 4 on each side, drop those arms. We're going to bend over to the right, take the left arm over. Other side, down to the left, right arm over. Just nice and slow, moving through the lateral movement, so the side to side movement through the spine. Okay, next up, take the arms in front of you or take the arms out long to the side, up to you. We want to try and keep those shoulders a little bit down. So this is the crossed arms is the easier version. You're going to turn, keeping the hips facing forward, come back to centre. Turn the other way, back to centre. Switch which arm is on top. We don't want to create any imbalances. Switch again. Side to side, one more time. Brilliant. Okay, hands come down to the thighs. You're just going to bring the chin towards the chest and then roll forwards. Support your weight, come to a flat back and then roll up. So we're just trying to articulate through each vertebrae, rolling forwards and coming back in. Just do what you can on this one, but really focus on just trying to warm up through that back. Okay, come back up to sitting. Roll the shoulders. I'm just going to pop the timer on and then we'll get started. So our first exercise is bicep curls. So grab hold of your weights, pick them up carefully. We're going to have the elbows in tight to the sides and then we're bringing the hands up and down. Pretty simple to start with. So I'm just going to pop the timer on and then we'll be ready to go. So 3, 2, 1. Starting with that bicep curl. So listen out for the strange cymbal noises. That is the sign for the start and end of the rest. So you're halfway through already. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Keep those elbows into the side and rest. Your next exercise is going to be a shoulder press. So you're taking the hands to the shoulders, facing out, pressing the weight up above your head. Just wait to start this one. We want to take advantage of the rest. And off we go. So hands to the shoulders, pressing up. So really feel that you're stretching up above your head and resisting the weights on the way up and the way down. So we're working into the shoulders. Good job. Almost there. And relax. You've got 20 seconds to relax. The next one we're going to do is a lateral raise or a side raise, bringing the arms out to the side and back. If you find your weights are a little on the heavy side, you can bend the arms and do the same exercise. It's up to you. Off we go, bringing those arms just up to shoulder height and down. Try and keep the shoulder blades squeezing down the back. And don't forget to keep breathing throughout. It's pretty important for us to breathe, not just to get oxygen to the muscles, but just to make sure that we don't pass out. And relax. Next up, we're going to do a tricep over the head. So you're going to hold both weights together, take the elbows up and bring the weight up and down. I will show you from the side. If 2 weights are too much, as it is a smaller group of muscles, up we go. You can always swap and just use 1 weight here. So just hold 1 weight in both hands just to make sure both triceps are working. You can do this just facing the front. Keeping those feet hip width apart and flat on the floor. Trying not to arch through the back. And relax. Next up we have a rotational exercise. So we call this the waiter. So think that you're presenting something on a tray and you're offering it round to people. So we close and open. Okay, off we go. So close and open. Keep those shoulder blades back and down. We're working into the rotator cuff. We're also working into the upper part of the back, so keeping those postural muscles working nice and hard. This is a great exercise if you sit a lot or if you work at a computer. And relax. Next up, we're going to do a fly. So you want to bring yourself slightly forward, so tip forward, hold onto those tummy muscles to support your back. we're going to come forwards and then open. So literally like you are flying. So lean forwards, bring the weights up, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. Again, you're just taking the weights as high as your shoulders, but you're squeezing into those shoulder blades at the top of the exercise. So we're just coming forwards a little bit so we've got room to do this. And relax. Okay, next one, the simplest exercise in the whole thing. We're going to hold the weights up at about just below shoulder height and we're going to punch and punch. So what you want to do is do the punching action, but not actually with a big amount of punching. So it's a slow and controlled punch. You wouldn't really hurt anybody if you punch them like this. So it's more about using those muscles. Just keep this going. Again, keep that breathing nice and consistent. And relax. Next up, we're taking the weights down to the side. Remember that exercise we did at the beginning to warm up? We're just doing that with weights. So side bend, side to side. We're working into the obliques, so the abdominal muscles at the side of the body. So nice and slow and controlled. Off we go. Bending down, coming up other side. So try and keep nice and upright and pulling out of the waist at this point. So all of these are pretty slow and controlled movements, but it's working into those muscles. And relax. Next exercise, number 9, we are getting close to the end now, is a front raise. So hands come forward, so palms are facing down, and you're just going to bring the weights up in front and back down again. So roll your shoulders, get ready, slide those shoulder blades down your back, have a lovely posture, and then raising up and popping the weights down. So if you hover them just above your legs, so you're not getting any rest during this 20 seconds, all the time, up and down, your muscles are working. Almost there. And relax. Next up, we're going to do something called the wood chopper. So it's holding both weights together again, and it's using those oblique muscles at the side and across the abs. We're going to go right to left. So up and down. So it's almost thinking about. So let's go. So bring it up to the right and then down to the left. So we take a little twist on this, but be careful when you're twisting in your back. So only go as far as is comfortable. So this is trying to emulate a person chopping wood. I mean, if you did it this slowly, not a lot would break, let's be honest. And relax. And then the next exercise is exactly the same, but on the other side. So taking it up to the left, coming down to the right. Or if you did the other way round, do the other side. Enjoy the rest. Roll out the shoulders. The upper body has worked quite hard. And we're off. Up to the left, down to the right. And again, that small twist as you come through, but keeping the body upright. So we're working through those postural muscles in the front and the back of the body, but also the shoulders as well. And relax. Final one is a tricep row. So you stay seated to the front. Again, we tip ourselves forward, we clamp our arms together, elbows in, and we're just going to bring the arm back. So just make sure you've got enough space behind you to be able to do this one, and if not, move to somewhere that you have. Off we go. So elbows clamped in together, we extend the arm. So it's the extension of the arm where the work is really happening, and we just want the lower arm to be moving, but actually you will feel this working in the back and top of those arms. Okay, that lovely little bugle signals the end of the workout. Pop your weights down out of the way where you're not going to trip over them. If you wish to, you can rewind and do the whole workout another time, and then come back to this part of just a little stretch out, or otherwise, if you've not got time or that's enough for you, you can just come straight into this little moment of stretching. So roll those shoulders out. They've done a lot of work to start with. Good stuff. Hopefully you've not felt that you've been pulling up your shoulders and you haven't got too much tension in your neck, but we will take a little neck stretch just to make sure. So take your right ear down towards your right shoulder. If you get a bit of a stretch from that, stay there. If you need a little bit more, push the left arm away. So you will feel the stretch travelling up that left hand side. And bring your head back up to centre. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Again, push the right arm away if you feel that you need a little bit of a deeper stretch. And then bring the head back up to centre. Bring your arms in front. Just pop one hand on top of the other. Take the elbows out and push away like you are trying to hug a tree or something like that. You should feel the shoulder blades start to come apart in the back. Drop the head. Just take a few nice relaxed breaths here. And then just relax the arms down. Next up, you're going to take the arms behind you. So either take the hands onto the lower back or join the hands behind you. Doesn't matter, whichever one works the best for you. Push the hands away if you've got them joined together, or push the elbows in towards each other if you've got them on your lower back. We're trying to open out across the front of the chest. Again, this is another area that can become quite tight if we spend a lot of time sitting down or reading or on our phones or on the computer. So it's really important to really try and open out that chest. Helps us stay open, helps our lungs stay open, so we can get some nice deep breaths in there as well. Good stuff. Now the shoulder stretch, take the arm over, hold on either the upper arm or the lower arm, not on the elbow. Make sure that shoulder's down. Bring that in towards you. And then we're going to take that same hand up in the air, bend the arm, pop the hand towards the midpoint, so towards the bottom of your neck, and then push or pull for the tricep stretch. So you should feel the stretch in the back of the arm on this one. Same again on the other side, take the arm across. So we take the arm fairly high, but we try and keep that shoulder down. Hold on the upper arm or the lower arm, just not on the elbow joint. And then take it to the tricep stretch. Arm up, hand down behind, elbow comes in towards the head. Push that elbow away or pull it, depending on which one works for you. There's really no worry about what version you want to use. It's all about what's feeling right in your body. Good stuff. Shake the arms. Grab a hold of the chair for a bit of stability. Then you're going to take one arm up, press up, and then come over. So keep really stretching through that side. So you should get a lovely stretch all the way from the fingertips all the way down to the hip bone. Keep both hips sitting on that seat. And then relax. Same on the other side. Reach up first. Lift out of the waist and then come over. You can use the chair for a little bit of support so you're not going to fall over. Send yourself into other parts of the your room, and then come back up. Roll the shoulders over. Brilliant. Give yourself a shake out, give yourself a clap. Well done for doing this little workout, and let us know how you get on, and if you want to see any other workouts or any other similar things in the future. Thank you very much. Bye for now.